Alright, hello everyone, this is Mr. Who. I got this question quite a bit while I was explaining the lab, so let's go ahead and talk about this. What you need, okay, for understanding what I'm going to say today is your clinometer, which here's mine, okay, and you need an object, obviously, the thing they're trying to measure, and obviously you need yourself, okay. So go outside, find an object, a really tall one, tree, building, whatever you want to do, okay, and you're going to need your clinometer. Now, I got this question quite a bit when you're using the clinometer, and that is, how do I read it? What numbers do I need to use, etc., etc. Before we can do all of that, here's what we need to know from the situation. If you're out here and the object is here, the triangle we're trying to be talking about, okay, is approximately this triangle. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use my nice straight edge, because it happens to double as both a straight edge and a protractor. I mean, not so well with a straw, but you kind of get the drift. Okay. Okay. Well, here's my right angle, right? Okay. This is the triangle we're trying to find some information about. Okay. So when you have your clinometer out, there are two ways to measure with your clinometer. The one angle you will measure, okay, with this that most people default to, and the one I would usually use, okay, is called the angle of depression. It's a little far up there, so let me drag my paper down. Angle of depression. So let me show you how this one works. Okay. You take your clinometer, okay, you got your tree, okay, and I need to line it up so that, well, here's my angle, right? Here's my angle, that's where I'm looking at. Okay, that's the top of my head, all that other stuff. And this string should be pulled directly straight down because of gravity. Because of gravity. So when I know that, okay, I just gotta, whoops, don't move there, buddy. Okay. I just gotta note what degree angle it's at. Okay, in this case, it's about 40. Okay, so let me take this up. Okay. Wrap it around so you can see it right side up. Okay, so this is about 40. Okay, now why do I not use 140? Because I'm working with a right triangle, and you don't have more than 180 degrees to work with, so you're always picking the lower number. This is 40, the angle of depression. Okay. That angle I just found is actually this one up here. Okay. Why is that? Well, because I'm talking about perpendicular. So if I go back to what I was looking at here with the 40, okay, my angle looks like this, right? So I know, okay, which it's not perfect, right, because it's a little off. So you may want to adjust your clinometer if it's a little off, but it's okay if it's a little off, actually. Okay, this is aligned with this side, okay, which means the angle we're talking about using this straight edge side and this yarn side corresponds to this angle of depression. Okay, so we know that this is 40 degrees. The second way you can use the clinometer is if you're using this and you're still pointing at the tree, instead of keeping it pointed down due to gravity, you can rise up and use it like so. Okay, you can use this way. I gotta actually make sure it's a little, yeah, it's more like this. Okay, where I'm still pointing at the tree, I'm still aligned with the tree, but now I'm straight parallel to the ground. Okay, and you'll see that's a little more than 40. Okay. Now, this is the way to measure the angle of inclination or elevation. Okay. In the lab, this is the number you're looking for. Okay. So with my measurement here, it's about 42-ish degrees. Now you'll see these don't actually add up to 90, so that means there's obviously an error on my end. Okay. But if you want to, you can pick one of those two ways, but at the end, you need to have this one. Okay. I don't care about the angle of depression. Okay. But if you are okay with using this, okay, with gravity, and you're like, okay, let's take a look here. I'm actually going to make this a little more accurate, so give me a sec. Okay. Something along the lines of this, where here's my angle. Okay. See, it's more going to be around the 48 mark, so it looks like I was a little wrong on here. 48 right there. Okay. That is the angle of depression. You need to use this 90 minus 48, okay, to get your 42 angle of elevation. if you want to use the depression angle. Okay. Finally, once all is said and done, here's your steps. Okay. Number of steps times the step size, aka your stride. Okay. And then this over here is your opposite side. Okay. Don't forget, you also need to add in this part, which is your height. Okay. Because the triangle does not incorporate that part. Hopefully this helped you figure out how to use the clinometer. Okay. Remember, you need to have the curved part facing towards the object and not away. That way you can actually get an angle measure. Okay. Let me know if you guys have any questions over the weekend. I will see you all next time.